For hundreds of years, this small area of the city centre has been a focus of healing and education. In the 16th century, Wigston Hospital was founded as a place to house the poor. The site became Wigston Hospital School in 1877 and then Leicester Grammar School in 1981. Today, Cathedral Gardens is a valued, tranquil green space in the heart of the city. St Martin's House and Leicester Cathedral work together to provide different learning opportunities and support for vulnerable members of the community. Got a few pictures there, but I don't know if you can see them all because of the sun.
I'll take a video in for you.
Where's she gone? Having a look at the St George's Festival today, all the events that are happening inside Leicester today. So we're going to have a look and see what there is. There she is, she's over there, look. There's some people having fun over there. Oh, I think it's like all sorts of stuff like hula hoops.
I'm quite good at plate spinning.
Devil sticks, look,
And
plate spinning.
I'm good at hula hoops as well. Sorry, but I'm kind of good at all these kind of 70s and 80s toys.
Yeah. Fine.
where I need this to be angled in order for when I open the pan, learning match to go in.
So, but what we do when we battle, obviously we're not allowed to have metal tips because, funny enough, they hurt. Health and safety go, no! Like you're not allowed to have a bullet in a musket. So what we do, we have something that looks very similar, but it's so that when we go into points, it doesn't hurt. So the pipe was there to protect the musketeer. So like I said, they're about 14 foot long. So what you would do, you'd be given, actually how old are you? 11, you could do apprentices. You'll learn all about this in apprentices. Apprentices this year. So what you do, you would stand at order, all nice and straight. You would advance your pipe. Actually, what am I doing? Here.
Oh, you're just radiant. I'm just like, this is my normal clothes. Just love.
Bless him. These little costumes. Oh, so cute.
So we've come up here into Jubilee Square to see if anything else is going on. It looks like a lot more things are going on up here. So we'll go on and have a look at a few stalls and see what it is. There we are, we're at Abbey Park. We'll see if there's anything going on here. I used to hear there used to be a reenactment going on every year or every so often. Every year. But I don't think they do that anymore. I'm not sure. Got the mini railway to our left over there. With a little on the top tunnel. You've got the park down there, a bit more of a park where you've got the lake down here. Old fire post there. You can't really see it because it's. You probably might be able to see the top of it if you're good. But it's been there for years. But they put this bush around it now. Try and make it blend in with the landscape. I still think they light it every so often. Have a look at this sculpture. Big happy smiley face on the back. Mr. Day plus DMC. Oh, it's a throne with pine cones in it. Neatly lined up pine cones. 20 pine cones. I'm guessing the forest gods love me. Busies. All the geese, look. Classic feeding spot. The birds.
Really? Sensation of where you are, which is the whole point of it. Yeah. So they can get you immersed in the whole, you know, don't care, relax, blah, blah, blah. But I was like,
This is the cafe, I think. I've forgotten what down on the left is, but I think that's a social area. But we can come under, we can go under there, under like one of the turret bits here. But you can see, because these are all ruins. These are all the old Abbey Park ruins. Or some of them. There's a lot more all over the place, look. Look, proper. Small door, look. But it's just as tall as me. To duck my head a bit just to get out of it. We've chosen 3 plants that are benefit to pollinators and decorative enough to be included in any garden setting. And you guys can pause that and have a look at that info whenever you want. This is the garden here and it's a bit bare for now. In the summer it will look a lot better. But this bit here used to be a part of the Abbey wall. Well, it still is part of the Abbey wall, and some of it is still like as old as the day it stood. Some of these ruins ain't up anymore, and we'll go up to the old mansion that's up there behind me. Pardon me. But you can have a look around these ruins, and it can give you like some sort of imagination, like some sort of idea of like what this place was. An infirmary and guest house. Oh, so that's what it was. South of the refectory, 1920s excavations revealed the plan of a rectangular building with what appeared to be a project bay window. This is thought to be the guest hall where the visitors to the abbey would stay. Excavations in a 2008-9 showed that the building plan was in fact more complicated and that the guest hall was probably on the first floor, with guardrobes, toilets at this level discharging into stone-lined pits on the ground floor. These pits had drains leading away from them and would have been flushed with clean water. On the ground floor were further rooms, perhaps for storage, and hall with its own fireplace, covered walkways connected to the guest accommodation with the cloisters and other abbey buildings. Another walkway for the discovery of lead pipes show the building was left for a water supply. Again, you guys can pause that and have a look at that whenever you want. See, some of these walls had to be repaired over the years. And you can see by like the patches, you can tell by like, you'll see on this wall that I'm facing, well, not of the ruins, of the actual wall, like all the way at the back, you can see like old parts of the wall, and then you can see like newer parts of the wall where it's been repaired with patches. St Augustine's Chapel. This used to be the chapel here then. The walkway to the chapel. So you walk down here, look, like in a real house. Oh, how nice it would have been, look. We've got a nice view down here, look. With further of Abbey Park down there. Cardinal Thomas Wolsey. Born in Ipswich, Thomas Wolsey was the first son of Robert Wolsey and Joan Daundy. His father is thought to have been a butcher and cattle dealer who may have died at the Battle of Bosworth. After attending school in Ipswich and studying in Oxford, Thomas Wolsey was ordained as a priest in 1498 at Marlborough, Wiltshire between 1500 and 1509. He held a living as a rector of the St Mary's Church, Lymington, Somerset. In 1502 he became as a chaplain to Henry Dean, Archbishop of Canterbury, who died the following year. Wolsey spent the next 5 years in the household of Sir Richard Nanfan, don't know how you'd say that. In 1507 Wolsey was appointed a royal chaplain by Henry VIII. Wolsey benefited from Henry VIII's introduction of measures to curb the power of the nobility. He introduced various measures to tax the rich, which resulted in hurtful comments about his background from the majority of the nobility. The tax measures Wolsey introduced enabled him to raise money for the king's expeditions and considerable amounts of capital through other means. I think this is his gravestone here. Yeah, Cardinal Wolsey. Give him a little earth for charity. This part's look how this would have been look, walking down here, look. A nice little tunnel. Everything else. That would have looked nice. This would look real nice. Oh look, a crow. Just chilling on the side. I wonder if I'm quiet enough, he'll let me go next to him. With grace, flew with grace. The cloisters. Excavations in 1929 and 32 revealed the remains of the church and other main building ranges of Leicester Abbey. These were then marked out on the ground in 1934 with the low walls that you see today. When these walls were rebuilt between 2005 and 2007, many stone fragments were recovered, which has helped us build up a picture of the architecture of this important group of buildings. Let's see what it says, isn't it? Abbey Church. The Abbey of St Mary of the Meadows was founded in Leicester about 1143 by the second Earl of Leicester, Robert le Bossu. It became one of the wealthiest Augustine abbeys in the country, but closed in 1538 when Henry VIII dissolved the monasteries and confiscated their lands and possessions. Within about 30 years, the church of the most other buildings had been demolished and the lead stone and tile was offered for reuse elsewhere. Whilst converting the overgrown Abbey grounds into a public park in 1929-32, major excavations by the Leicester architect and archaeologist W.K. Bedingfield revealed that the remains of the Abbey church and other main buildings ranges. These were then marked out in 1934 with the low walls that you see today to make the plan easier to understand. Again, all of you there to read. And you should be able to like walk under and go through. Oh. Whee! I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'm very grateful that you watched till the end. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the like button if you've liked the video. I do apologise for the audio quality again if it's bad in this video and in the previous video, but that will be addressed soon. And I've been having trouble with my page lately, so starting a page on Facebook. So once I've got that sorted, I'll post a proper link on my YouTube so everyone can see that and they'll be able to join my page as well. And don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want a notification of when my newest video will come out. Okay, hope you all guys enjoy your day. Peace.